Today on FSM News, we wrap up our News on the Road series. We take you inside the Hive Learning Network once again and show you the exciting work teams created across the city. Stay tuned. Welcome to FSM News. I'm Amane Winston. Teens at the Chicago Architecture Foundation were challenged to build shelters. With the Windy City being so windy, their projects could help so many. Check out these innovative teams.
The Chicago Architecture Foundation hosts a series of workshops for teens called Design Jam Studios.
And we work on projects around design, typically architecture-based, and teach them architecture methods, materials, problem-solving skills.
This session challenged students to create rapid deployment shelters.
So right now we're working on a rapid deploy shelter, which is just a structure that can be unfolded quickly if people are in an emergency weather situation, like if it's raining really hard, or if it's snowing, or even if there's a lot of heat.
Youth here at the Design Jam Studio say it's important to know how to build your own shelter in case of emergency.
I see with all the natural disasters going on today, and with technology moving as fast as it is, we should have ways to protect people in short notice.
A lot of times on the streets of Chicago you see people in like really harsh weather conditions, and if you could give something like this even to homeless people, that would be a really useful thing for them to have.
With the benefits of others in mind, the group worked hard to build safe and durable shelters.
Ours was a rain shelter specifically, so we tried to take the cardboard foam, and we had 3 beams. To the front 2 were taller and the back one was smaller, to try to hold it down. So the concept was you could crawl in it and then lay down.
And so with the materials we have now, we're trying to make a shelter in which people can, if they're camping or they're in a disaster, they have somewhere to stay and be safely.
The teens are happy their design can help so many others.
I like architecture. I like building and designing something that could be creative but yet still serve a purpose and help benefit society and help with the problems.
Reporting from FSM News, this is Jasmine Cannon.
Wow, those teens had great ideas. Now we introduce you to the teens who took the power of the youth voice to the next level. Here's Delia Ngubani with the story.
The work that you guys are doing is really under this big umbrella called leadership.
Today here at Yellow Cali, the programs under the Hive Network are coming together to further empower youth voice.
If I say something, you say Shabooey!
Teens from across the city came together to share information about the program they participated in and brainstorm innovative ideas as well as changes they think should be made.
So we sell shirts, bags, sketchbooks, stickers.
Other teens should join the council because it shows you leadership, first of all, and secondly because it really lets you share your opinions and your ideas.
The adults were extremely enthusiastic about tonight's event.
I think I work at the Art Institute, and so the way that we think about youth councils are a group of youth that come together and advise us. So they give us advice about what kinds of programs we offer for teens and the things that we do to make the museum a more welcoming place for teens.
Although the teens are doing a good service, they are also gaining knowledge along the way.
So all of the teen councils that are at Hive organizations have come together at Yolo Cali to talk about what they're doing and to get ideas from what other councils are doing and to be able to kind of network and meet each other, so that I hope that we can form connections with other councils and the work that other museums and institutions are doing around the city.
A lot of teens, they complain a lot. That's one thing I noticed. So why complain if you're not going to do anything to change it? That's what the youth council is for. It's made for you to use your opinion to change things for the better.
Reporting for FSM News, I'm Delia Ngubani.
Our last story features the creative mind of CICS ChicagoQuest students. They learned to problem solve in a unique way. See what they created in just 7 days.
At CICS ChicagoQuest, student advisory groups participate in challenges that focus on problem solving and collaboration.
Boss Level is a special thing that we do here at the school. It happens at the end of every trimester, and it is akin to a boss level in a video game. So in a video game, after you've mastered a number of levels, you hit the boss level. So the challenge right now is to build a Rube Goldberg machine, which is a simple machine that gets started by one little touch and eventually accomplishes a task.
Our machine works. We put the ball in the screw. It's like this little swirl where the ball goes, and then when it's done, it hits the tennis ball, which goes down the rail, and it hits the cup.
The students use simple household items to create their grand machines.
We have components from cardboard to cardstock to cups, pennies, you name it.
Boss Level taught the students how to persevere through difficult group work.
It was frustrating because some of the people in our home base were just going and giving ideas, but some people didn't listen.
When we did it, we just had a very rough draft of it, and we went with that one, but it wasn't the best, so we edited it for a few days.
At the end of the project, an award ceremony is held to announce and honor the winners.
Because the challenges are really, really hard, not that many people win actually, but everybody in the school feels really good about the hard work and effort they've put in, and every time everybody's been happy for the winners, whether they were one of those winners or not, which is really cool.
Reporting for FSM News, I'm Brandon Watkins.
Well, it's time for us to wrap up this week's newscast, but we'll be back soon with more news. Until then, check us out on Facebook. Search FSM News. You can also find us on ABC7 Chicago's website in the community section. 3, 2, 1, that's a wrap.